Welcome to the Larkin High School Band Farewell Concert. My name is Brendan Dobick and I run the Band and Jazz Band program at Larkin High School. Our final band concert was supposed to be tonight, May 7th, 2020. But obviously, given current circumstances, that was impossible. So instead, I wanted to put together a short video that would hopefully both honor our graduating seniors and provide some closure for this year. So, like many families, my wife and I have been trying to work from home while raising two young kids, which has resulted in a few things as it pertains to this video. First, you're going to see some cameo appearances, and you will hear crying babies. So in that regard, it's like a normal band concert. Second, my house is a whirlwind of children's toys, which has affected me psychologically, and you'll see how that manifests itself shortly. Third, because the seniors cannot be physically present here for this recognition, some of my daughter's toys will be representing them, will stand in for them. The first portion of the video will be senior recognitions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, first senior, David Betts. David is a Music Academy student, a four-year member of the Jazz Band program, member of the Jazz Lab and the Jazz Combo groups. Primarily a cellist, he has served the organization well as a string bass player. We are now going to play a little game called Two Truths and a Lie. Two of the following statements will be true and one will be a lie. Statement 1, David is intelligent. Statement 2, David is very musical. Statement 3, David is very punctual. Senior flute player Skylar Bergdahl. She's a four-year member of the band program and the Visual and Performing Arts Academy. In her time here, Sky has shown remarkable resilience, dedication, and injury proneness. She has served as section leader for the marching band, and her warm demeanor will be greatly missed. Senior clarinet player Madeline Castillo. Madeline is a four-year member of the Band and Music Academy. She's a fantastic young musician, a talented dancer, and is simply a loving person with a caring and gentle heart. She has served as clarinet section leader this past year in marching band, and I'm very thankful that I got to spend 4 years getting to know her. Senior trumpet player Jeffrey Carmona, who's a four-year band member. He's a fun dude to be around, and Jeffrey, if you're still working at Platt Hill Nursery, give me some discounts. Julio Cruz, senior euphonium player. He actually came to Larkin as a flautist, rather as somebody who owned a flute and sometimes held it. But he took on the challenge of learning a new instrument, learned the euphonium, has come a long way, and I'm very proud of him for that. I think what I'll miss most about Julio are the spontaneous and random comments he would make in rehearsals that would completely derail the conversation of the class for several minutes. Actually, maybe I won't miss that. Olivia Dowell, senior flute and oboe player, who's a four-year member of the band program and the Music Academy. In addition to pursuing flute as a member of the Academy, she took on the honorable challenge of learning and playing oboe in the wind ensemble, and it's come a long way. Olivia's very fun to be around. She always keeps me on her toes. She can take a joke. She can dish it right back. She's also the queen of looking innocent moments after saying or doing something that would annoy me. Senior trumpet and French horn player Bryn Farnsworth. She's a four-year member of the Band and Music Academy. Another multi-instrumentalist, as I just said. She has played both trumpet and French horn for our groups. Bryn is very kind, very thoughtful, and very responsible, and I've enjoyed teaching her very much. I will now do my impersonation of Bryn during a band rehearsal. Zoe Garcia, senior member of the percussion section and drumline. She's actually graduating a year early, so she's the age of a junior, but has senior credits, which is super cool. Zoe's never been somebody who's afraid to forge her own path. She's always projected confidence in who she is. This year she served as drumline captain, and is hot on the local music scene with her band Sunday Cruise. Follow on Insta and Spotify. Andrew Gens, percussion senior. Andy is a 4-year member of the band and music academy. Andy has a sharp mind, a quick wit, and an easygoing vibe that makes him enjoyable to be around. Early on in his high school career, he also invented something he calls the Wi-Fi gun. I'm not really sure what it is. It sounds like a Shark Tank thing to me. And if you have any questions about it, direct all inquiries to Andy Gens. Donovan Guerrero, senior trumpet player. He's shown responsibility, loyalty, and is a naturally gifted young musician. He's kind of a serious guy though, so anytime I was able to get him to crack a smile in rehearsal, I knew that I had made some good jokes. So that didn't happen often. Samuel Haberstich, senior tuba player. Sam is a 4-year member of the band. He came in basically not knowing how to read music and worked his way up to the top ensemble on one of the most important instruments, tuba. So I'm very proud of Sam, not just because of the growth that he's shown as a musician and a young person, but also for showing the grit and sticking it out. There were some touch and go moments, some tough conversations and decisions that had to be made, but Sam, I hope you're satisfied with the experiences that you've had in the Larkin Band. And if anybody wants to discuss anything Star Wars related and most video game plots, Sam's your guy. Christian Kijak, senior low brass player. Christian came to Larkin as a sophomore, trombone player, but has contributed on both euphonium and this year tuba as well. In his time here, Christian has shown uncommon and admirable dedication to the program. That's been very valued. His unique and outspoken personality, coupled with his loyalty and generally good heart, will serve him well in the future. Before quarantine began, he had constantly been asking me if he could perform a trombone solo or duet on the final concert. The answer now is the same as it was back then. Arlo Kiss, I'm happy to say, is a 4-year band member who also played in jazz band for 2 years and has been in the wind ensemble for 3. Arlo is a talented person with many interests, a pensive mind, and a bright future. I consider myself fortunate to have known him. Janiyah McGee, senior trombone player. She came to Larkin as a sophomore, but has been a constant in the program ever since. She is one of the kindest spirits that I have ever known, and she has shown her strength of character time and time again. And in many ways, she's been an inspiration to me. Senior trumpet player Julian Puga. Julian came to Larkin as a junior and actually has played both trumpet and French horn for our groups. He was one of the featured soloists on this year's wind ensemble Superstate recording of Leonard Bernstein's On the Waterfront. Julian's obviously a gifted person in many ways, and he has a passion and a love for music. While I didn't get the chance to know him personally all that well, I am grateful for the time we had together. He's just kind of a quiet guy. So I'm going to do my impression of Julian in a band rehearsal. Kevin Reyes, senior saxophone player. He's a 4-year band member. I feel very fortunate to have gotten a chance to know this young man over the last few years. And I'm very, very grateful to him for making room in his life and room in his schedule for music and for band on a daily basis. Kevin was also a very major contributor to the saxophone section, constantly winning the most step-offs missed award in band camp. Luis Rivera Roca, senior percussionist. When he's around, he's a valuable contributor to the group, and he's naturally gifted, has a quick mind, and is a good hang. Julia Williams, senior French horn player, 4-year member of the band. Yeah, you can have that. In her sophomore year, she made the jump from trumpet to French horn and has been a magnificent contributor to both marching and concert bands, wind ensemble, over the past couple years. I think my favorite memory of Julia will be the random Michael Jackson sounds that she would make, just like at any time. And finally, Ikshul Ya, senior saxophone player. She's a four-year member of the band and music academy and has served as drum major for the marching band this year. Ikshul is somebody who makes you a better person just by being around her. She doesn't tear people down, she builds them up. She doesn't complain, she gets the job done, and she doesn't blame others, she takes responsibility. Those qualities are needed now more than ever, and she's going to have a bright future and will be extremely missed. Okay, on to the senior awards. The first award is the Most Improved Award. This goes to the student from whom I've seen the most musical growth in the past 4 years. This year's winner is Sam Haberstich. The Woody Herman Jazz Award goes to a senior who has made outstanding contributions to the jazz program year after year. This year's winner is David Betts. The Area Music Award is for students who have made outstanding contributions to their musical organization and have demonstrated performing ability and musicianship qualities in keeping with the school's standards. This year's Area Music Award goes to Maddie Castillo. The final award to hand out is the John Philip Sousa Award. This is the pinnacle of achievement in high school band, and it goes to a student who demonstrates superior musicianship and outstanding dedication to the program over his or her tenure. This year's John Philip Sousa Award winner goes to Ikshul Ya. So to wrap things up on a more serious note, I wanted to simply say thank you to the seniors. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your personalities and the relationships that we had. If you've learned anything from me in the past few years, I guess I would hope that it's, one, music is something valuable, and it can bring us together, and two, that the pursuit of excellence is worth the effort. You get out what you put in. Remember, be your best. I wanted to close out this video with a short performance of a piece that I think is representative of our current situation. I want to apologize in advance for the mistakes, because I'll be performing it on piano and I'm not a pianist, and for the out-of-tuneness of this instrument, because I did not have the foresight to get it tuned before we went into quarantine. So, seniors, thanks again. This is Mr. Davik, signing off. Do you want to say anything to the seniors? Oh, well said.
Why taken?
The Area Music Award goes to students who have made outstanding contributions to their musical organization and have demonstrated personal and professional. What? Sadie? Come on, that's my tripod. Get. Unbelievable. On to the Senior Awards. What is wrong with me? The Area Music Award.
I didn't need to buy one.
Okay, whatever. The final award to give out is the John Philip Sousa Award. This represents the pinnacle achievement. Unbelievable. It's the pinnacle of achievement. Why am I not pinnacle of achievement?
Why taking him?
What?
Why can't he have?
What do you need? Addison, can you move, please?
No,
Why not?
I guess I don't want to.
Well, I have to do the video.
No.
Kendall, what are you doing in there?